Right, children, welcome. Today we are going to discuss about important deserts. Let us find out, let us discuss about what is deserts, what are the various deserts of the globe, and what are the climatic conditions we can find, and what type of people are living, and different deserts which are located in different continents. So last class we have discussed about grasslands. It is situated in different continents, right? Of course, these are all related to general knowledge. That's because you are grown-up children, you have studied already. Just I told you this. I want to entertain, I want to engage the class which they allotted. Simply we cannot leave it, right? So therefore, let us discuss about what is desert. Here, desert is nothing but as a barren land. Desert is nothing but as a barren land which is completely covered by sand. It is a barren land which is completely covered by what? Sand particles. Or we can define desert is nothing but as hot and dry land. Hot and dry land is known as a desert. Hot and dry land is known as desert. A vast land, a barren land, which is completely covered by sand, is known as a desert. So normally you know desert means it is not fit for agriculture. It is not fit for agriculture. It is not fit for even transportation. So we have a lot of disadvantages. Right? So therefore, that's why you see in the deserts, normally there will be no cultivation. At the most places, wherever you find these little water sources that near oases can be possibly cultivated like a date farms. As you know. So date farm is the major occupation. Other than that, there is no. The entire region can be identified. Useless plants and unnecessary, unwanted plants can find the desert regions. Right? So, if you see normally deserts, we can classify two types of deserts. One is a hot desert, second is cold desert. So, here the deserts can be classified or can be segregated into two types. One is a hot desert, another is cold desert. Hot desert, if you take, hot desert is desert almost all need, it finds very hot and humid climatic conditions. The temperature almost all is very, very high. Temperature between 50 to 57 degrees centigrade. 57 is the highest recorded temperature in the world. That is from Sahara. 57 degrees centigrade, that in summer. Where it is in Egypt. It is in Egypt. You know Egypt? Yeah, Cairo. The capital of Egypt is Cairo. Cairo is the capital city of Egypt. Which is situated in where? African continent. It's situated in African continent. Cairo is the capital of Egypt. So in this Sahara desert, it is situated. Sahara desert. It is situated in where Egypt. Here you can see maximum temperature. Maximum temperature 57 degrees centigrade. Maximum temperature will be 57 degrees centigrade. 57 degrees centigrade. Highest recorded temperature in the world. And where it is from Sahara. Where? Egypt. There is a place called Ajijia. There is a place called Ajijia. This is maximum 57 degrees centigrade. Where that is in summer season. So, best example for hot desert is Sahara. Right? See here the climate is very hot and humid. water is receives very less, and even occupations only some regions cultivation takes place, right? Whereas in the cold desert, there is another angle you see. West is cold desert. This area, the area receives very little, I mean to say low temperatures, minus degrees. Climate is very horrible. Okay. Freezing almost all throughout the year it is freezing. So the best example for cold desert is hot desert, and cold desert is Ladakh. Ladakh is one of the finest example for cold desert. Siberian desert, of course, in Russia. So these can be taken as examples for cold desert. We take as an example for cold desert is Ladakh. Ladakh also is freezing point. Also the temperature is very low, minus degree centigrade. Right? So these are the two types of deserts. The hot desert one, and second is cold desert. There are the two types of desert: hot desert and cold deserts. Now you see some of the important deserts. I'll give you names as I have discussed. One is Sahara Desert. Where is Sahara Desert? Sahara Desert is located in African continent. African continent. Next, Patagonia Desert. Where is Patagonia Desert? It is also Africa. Okay. Next, come to the Great Australian Desert. The Great Australian Desert, where it is Australia. You know. Great Australia, it is Australian. Great Australian Desert is in Australia. Sahara Desert, Patagonia Desert, Australian Desert, and Mongolian Desert is Mongolian Desert. Where is Mongolian Desert? Mongolian Desert located in Mongolia. What is the capital of Mongolia? Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar is the capital of Mongolia. Mongolia is our Southeast Asian country. Mongolia is our country. China, then Mongolia. China, उसके बाद Mongolia. Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar. So Mongolia Desert. Then come to Iranian Desert. Take Iranian Desert. Iran and Iraq, our southwest neighboring countries. Pakistan, Afghanistan. Then Iran and Iraq. Pakistan, Islamabad. Afghanistan, Kabul. Iran, Tehran. Iraq, Baghdad. So Iranian Desert. So this desert is situated in Iran. Capital is Tehran. That is, it is situated Southwest Asia. Iran is a country which is situated in Southwest Asia. It is situated in Southwest Asia. Iran. That is Iran. Iran Desert. Right? Iran. Tehran. Capital is Tehran. Iran. Tehran. It is situated in southwestern country. Southwestern of India. Iran. Tehran. Clear? How many more? Sahara Desert, Patagonia Desert, Iranian Desert, Mongolian Desert, Siberian Desert. Siberian Desert where? That is in Russia. Siberian Desert is that is in Russia. Clear? The Great Australian Desert, that is in Australia. So compared to all, if you take the best one is here. The most biggest desert in the world is that is Sahara. Sahara is the most important desert. So sometimes even they may ask you about this climate related to climatic conditions and people. Almost all here in this region, desert region, we can find the tribal people. The tribal people, nomads used to live in the desert places. Nomads. Nomads means are the tribal people who are moving throughout the year for in search of food, badly need of food. Those are the tribes. You can say tribes, nomads, right? Like examples, Red Indians, Eskimos, right? You know. Even sometimes there is a question: tribes in different parts of the world. Tribes in the different parts of the world. There will be name of the so name of the tribe, and these tribes belongs to which are the countries. Or which part of the different nations of the world. Related to that also they will ask. that is related to deserts. So here we discuss Sahara Desert, Egypt, African continent, Iranian Desert, Iran, Mongolian Desert, Mongolia, Siberian Desert in Russia, Patagonian Desert in Africa, Australian Desert in Australia. Right? These are the important deserts. Is there any other desert, please, children? Yeah, if you have any other than these deserts, if you are finding or if you are knowing anything, just you can propose. Tell me. One is Sahara, one is Iranian Desert, Mongolian Desert, Siberian Desert, Australian Desert. Clear? These are the important deserts of the world. So the biggest desert in the world is Sahara. What is the maximum temperature? That is 57 degrees. There is a place called Ajijia. Ajijia is the place receiving world's highest recorded temperature in the world. 57 degrees centigrade. That too in summer. 57 degrees centigrade. That too in summer. Clear? Ajijia, that is in African continent. Egypt. And as you know, it is Cairo. Cairo is the most important place. It is the capital city of Egypt. And Cairo is known for pyramids. It's the land of pyramids, which is Egypt. What a beautiful, yes. So they used to construct the tombs like pyramids. Yeah. Egypt is also considered the pyramids. Cairo. So these are the important deserts: Sahara Desert, Iranian Desert, Mongolian Desert, Siberian Desert, and one more thing is Gobi Desert. Yes, you forgot Gobi Desert. Of course, this is also lies in the Asian continent. Yes, Gobi Desert also located in where in Asian continent. Gobi Desert. It is also located in Asian continent. So these are the important deserts of the world. Why I am telling you this was related to general knowledge about important grasslands, important deserts, and important basic plants. The moment I say plants, you should recollect all, not biology, geography, like chestnut, pine, oak, neem, sandalwood, rosewood, tea, bamboo, pine, chestnut, deodar, silverfir. So these things you should automatically come down. The moment you ask the plants, you should not say they are different biological plants. So in this class, what I am telling is we are discussing about geographical plants. These are all geographical plants. So plants normally can be classified into hardwood plants and softwood plants. Hardwood plants and softwood plants. Hardwood plants always can be grown in where the temperature is very high. Always the hardwood trees can be grown where the temperature is very, very high. Whereas the softwood trees can be grown where the temperature is very, very low. Softwood, hardwood. Hardwood means very hard. Furniture. Furniture which we are making, all we are collecting wood from the hardwood trees. The ornamental and medicinal plants, all those which we are collecting from the softwood trees. Like chestnut, fir, deodar, silverfir, pine, Arjun, people, neem, all these plants belongs to softwood trees. So generally here we find hardwood trees and softwood trees. Of course, we will discuss separately one class about the plants, different plants and what are their uses. What are the use of hardwood plants? What are the use of softwood plants? And where? What all will give you different names. Clear? That we will discuss. Clear? So therefore, these all things you have to remember. So this class we are discussing about important grasslands and important deserts, and you should also keep on, you have to recollect this, not simply living. I know this class always have good contact with this Varun, Abhishek, Samar, those people. They are eagerly waiting for the school, waiting Because the moment you come back here, you have to prepare for the board exam. You have to take very seriously. Okay, and time is very short. Ultimately, no reasons. Ultimately, our aim is to produce the best results. So take it seriously, prepare well, because ultimately this is your career. This is your career. Because you are grown-up children. You are not a small kids. You know your responsibilities. Keeping all the views of COVID-19, don't take easy, please. Put hard work and prepare for your examination. So that will be it will be very easy and you can get good results. Even though if you are spending time now, afterwards depend. You should not depend. Always know you should have your plan, your goal. So therefore that becomes something easy. I hope you are doing well. But personally, I will talk to you when you come back from home. So therefore, I request all please do whatever work sincerely. Right? Thank you.